Hello.
Hello, Ari.
I see you cleared the area out. All right.
Yeah, just passing by.
Oh, it's UNS. I didn't. You're dressed a little bit different again.
Hey, got to keep people on the toes.
Yeah,
Complacency is the enemy.
yeah.
Dress the same, people identify.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's absolutely true. I go. People see me coming a mile away, so. Well, I
Any
like
better?
the. Actually, no. I like the other mask better. Thank you.
Mind games, shock and awe.
Yeah. Everything okay? You doing okay?
Yeah, I've just been out for a nice little, like a little jog. A CV in there, I'd say it's nice, but I've just been running in the fucking rain.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
just
Well,
give it a full
I was.
workout.
Yeah, I was
If
just
you want
coming.
anything off these, by all means.
Oh, I don't know. I will take that 762 though. A bit low on that right now. Kind of changed my
on the radio?
business model a little bit. I'm doing more like a.
I got a visit from the friend.
Just wait a second.
I
To turn off my
actually
radio.
saw him today and left me another note.
I'm doing more of a like a goodwill sort of thing. So I'm not really. I mean, it's still a trader, but it's more like people show up. I'm just giving them whatever they want, and I'll just take donations. And you know what I mean. Instead of like trying to haggle all the time and stuff like that. And that way, if people need something, because sometimes you end up with people wanting stuff and they don't have enough things up for trade or whatever. Well, then they can still take it. 'Cause I was just getting to the point where I wasn't moving enough stuff. I wasn't having enough people come out, so now I can actually gives me a reason to actually get out of the house and go around and look for things. Because before I didn't have any storage. I don't want to put any more lockers down, and all my lockers were full. I had everything, and people I say, "Oh, what do you need?" Well, I don't need anything. Well, it just works out a bit better that way.
Yeah, true. Violet was selling her green Land Rover, so I bought that. Cabbage and Clara were after it, so I kind of bought it on the QT and then gave them that car. And
Right.
the red Land Rover I gave to some new guys that had joined Magnus's group the other day. They'd only been in the area a few days. I was like, there you go, you can have it. And they're like,
Right.
oh, how much do you want for it? I was like, no, you can have it. So they got mobile.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I saw the green Land Rover. It's like Cabbage is just like he's in as he said, I've assumed my ultimate form now.
Yeah, he was. It was at Murray's shop, and me and Murray had done a bit of subterfuge. So I had bought it that morning. Cabbage and Clara was sleeping in about, and literally we were running around, and I bumped into Violet, and Violet's to Boca later on that day. And Violet's like, oh yeah, I've got the green Land Rover, I'm selling it. I was like, Violet, we need to have a word. So we kind of went out of earshot, and I kind of explained what I'd done and to kind of follow the ruse. So then we went to Murray's place. Murray had a 40k Warhammer that he got from Logan, and Cabbage was after it. And Cabbage was like, yeah, I'll buy it, but he didn't have enough gold on him. So I turned around to Murray, I was like, look, and I gave him a bit of paper. I was like, look, I'll buy it, put it in the Land Rover, I'll go back and get the money, and when I come back, we'll pay it up. So we can go back to ours, pick up the money because Cabbage had to pay for something else. And then we get back, me and Murray were talking. And Murray kind of was like, yeah, do you want me to give you the keys? I was like, yeah, just don't let him know. We were kind of talking out the way.
Right.
And then we were waiting outside. Clara had kind of climbed on top of the Land Rover. And she's kind of sat there saying, no, this is mine. No one's buying it. Cabbage was asking Murray about it. And Murray's like, no, I've sold it. Someone come along today and made me an offer. And Cabbage is like, well, tell me the offer and I'll beat it. And Murray's like, no, I can't because, sold it. And he kind of walks up, hands me the keys, and I literally pick up the keys, walk towards the car, and start unlocking it. And literally, Cabbage and Clara were like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm just getting in my car. And literally, Cabbage was like, No. I was like, all right, come here. And literally, I put both the keys in the ground. I went, look, it's yours. Have it. Cabbage is kind of like, he's always talking, but he was like short of word. He just didn't know what to say.
Right,
I was
right.
like, oh, by the way, look in the back. And he looks in the back, and the Warhammer's in there as well. And he was like, what's all this? I was like, hey, you guys kind of, kind of like family, I guess. So I'm just helping you out.
Right, right.
Yeah. So he was having a bad day as well, so it kind of really helped him out, cheered him up, and literally Clara was over the moon as well because she wanted that thing as well.
That's great. That's great. Good on you. Good on you for sure.
Well, it's the small things in it. It reminds us why we're human.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Are you going to the that party down at the at Yellowstone on the weekend on Saturday?
The birthday, yeah, I think so.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll see you there.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to get together an order for them for like meat and stuff like that. Got a bunch of sausages and slowly getting everything together. It's like only got the 2 fridges, so I got to be
Is there anything
careful.
else, like food-wise, you need? Because I normally go out hunting. I go down there, like I was down there today. I killed some wolves, but I normally leave I use the guts to make rope. So if there's anything
Well,
you need, let me know.
yeah, that's about the only thing that I need right now, and I actually don't need that much of it. Is I do need some more guts because I want to take about 30 sausages down there, and I think I'm at 20 or something like that, or something around there anyway. So I figure it would take about 30 sausages, and then wait till Saturday. I'll take a cow, and I'm gonna get some chicken and get some fish. So that should be enough. At least I'm hoping. I know all the supers. They got the real high metabolism. So
Yep, I found them when I was running around today. Might be good for your hamper.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll put those in the locker. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go back up to the house. Like I said, I was just coming down here to check this out, and then saw you were here already. So looks like it's all good.
No problem. What 762 was it? 76239 you were getting?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that as always. All right.
No problem.
You be safe. All right.
Like Santa Claus.
We'll talk to you later.
Show up. Yeah, you be safe too.
Andrew, I hope you like my message.
Well, that didn't sound creepy at all.
Well, Andrew, if I know you well, you probably are calling me a little shitty friends with the Cookie Boy crew.
Okay, you doing alright over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Saw you over there. What are you doing out there alone?
Repeat that, please.
What are you doing out there?
Nothing really. I'm just kind of walking around, seeing who I might find under a tree.
Cookie
Well,
Boys
if
are
anyone
friends.
was out there, they're no longer out
Boys
there.
are friends. Oh, I love it. Oh, Andrew, I can see your farm. Where are you?
Who's this twink on the radio?
Which one?
Not at you, Mocha, don't worry.
I think it's Ethan's new best friend. He keeps wanting to talk to him.
Hello, Andrew. Where are you? Andrew, I left a little gift for you in your front door. Come get it.
Hey Mocha, if you're still on the radio, can you return to the McCullens, please?
Hello, Andrew. I'm starting to get a little pissed off here. I left a gift in your front door. Come get it, boy.
Ethan, can I be let out into the inn?
Oh, that's nice. Ethan got promoted to a doorman. He's now a cookie boy anymore. He's a doorman. Congratulations, Ethan.
You wouldn't be full of white filling, would you?
That sounds like a personal question.
I like when my friends get promoted. Ooh, doorman, congratulations. See, folks, that's the problem. You guys need to learn some manners. When someone's talking to you, it's nice to reply back. You know?
Let's say you're a person that likes to stalk you and others. You sure do have a bad hobby.
Well, Andrew, you are a coward. You are what everybody says about you. Nothing but a freaking coward. Your gift, it's in front of your door. Be careful. Boom.
And you're a moron because you're talking to the wrong person.
Lady, cook me food.
Psychotic and a sexist. Man.
And he obviously knows nothing about Andrew.
Really? I know a lot more about what you think, my friend. I know everything about everybody. Mr. Mustache?
Huh? Mr. Mustache? Who the hell's that? Plus, I don't know. You want a gold star then or something?
I'm inviting everyone for a party that I'm gonna turn this weekend. It's gonna be a nice party.
No, Clowny, how about you just do me a favor? Grab your tongue in your mouth and rip it out. How about that?
How about me putting a duct tape in your mouth and you begging not to kill you, doorman?
Yeah,
You know, I'm just gonna be the one to say it. Threats over the radio are kind of not threatening.
Who is threatening here, my friend? I'm gonna throw a party.
You're making
I'm
you're
not
making
your
very
friend.
aggressive,
No one is your
threatening
fucking
comments.
friend.
Why can't we be friends and not try to kill each other?
These fools, which they call themselves Macaulians, they try to kill me for no reason. Is that fair?
If we were trying to
Are
kill
you the one that
you
keeps
were the
like
one
threatening
who's
them
dead
and
a
putting
long fucking
bloody
time
handprints
ago.
on their door?
I
though?
chose to let you go.
That is the question. Am I the one? Was I the one?
It's
I
obviously
mean,
you,
you
you
sound
fucking
psycho
idiot.
enough to do it,
That's why
and it's also something
they
that I
let
would
me
do,
go.
but my hands are probably smaller than the prints on the door. Plus, I would have told him if I did it.
Exactly.
Mention Mac, this guy's a sexist too.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Huh?
Weekend. We're gonna throw a party.
Damn, that's crazy. Imagine being a
Everyone's
bridge
welcome.
troll.
Hey, partner, where'd you say that this party was?
Hey, Quinn.
I've been fixing to go to a party for some
By
time.
the
And
way,
it sounds like you hold
Mac.
some bangers. So you just hit up on the net where you at, son, and we'll step on by.
Andrew, did you call me? Blend in a bit.
Jesus Christ,
Mac,
can we
just
stop
letting you know
posting
that
fucking conversations on the radio?
Yeah,
God
you just
damn.
need to see your
That
location.
was a friend of mine.
Moving out
He's
to the
pretty good dude.
destination discussed.
Watching over people from afar. Make sure
Yeah, I
they're
see
safe.
you. I'm here right now.
I'll let you know.
I knew it. By the time Andrew got my message, he would run. He would run like a coward he is to his little friend.
What
Andrew,
I mean, you
I
know,
have
you
eyes on
trying
you
to be
24/7.
threatening and scary isn't
My
really
boys
scary.
have eyes on the
I mean, you know, it's kind of funny coming
24/7.
from somebody who was
We
hiding
know when
under
you
the
get
bridge at one
in.
point.
We know when you get out. We know when you're not there. We know everything.
Apparently, this guy knows a lot of stuff.
Ooh, I thought there was no threat over the radio. You see how you guys cannot follow the rules?
Oh, you like to pay a toll from that bridge there, Clowny, huh?
Just cowards on the radio.
You just come out so we can fucking end this shit already, because I'm done with it.
You are so tough, little man. Come to Polana. But come alone. It's gonna be just me and you. One of us
Yeah,
will
I don't
live,
fall
the
for
other
that
will
shit.
die.
Sorry, ain't happening.
How you say?
Doing that because I'm a coward.
That's
and
crazy.
It's his. Well, I don't really care for clowns. And creepy ones at that.
You just proved my point. You are a kid, not a man.
I can be a man all I fucking want. Doesn't mean you have to be a man just because I
She's
go
the
to
person that talk like that
town
and
that you
just
name
leave no.
alone. Doesn't make me a man at all.
And this Cookie Boy, come to Polana, just me and you. Like I
Once
said,
again, my name's
one
not
of
Cookie
us will
Boy,
die,
you fucking
the other
freak.
will live.
I want you guys to know this is very amusing.
Oh no! I sure hope somebody doesn't pop up from under the bridge as I'm driving across. Oh no!
I'll see you Sunday, boys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, gives me the creeps.
Hey, Andrew, is anyone else from Yellowstone away? Because it just...
Oh. By the way, Andrew, I like you like the gift I gave you, little rat.
My question is for
Now,
you,
in my
what is your
experience,
fascination with
in my experience,
What's your
I've noticed
fascination
that
with that?
rats tend to hide under bridges.
Trolls.
Right.
It's scurry into little holes.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Harry.
Hey, Harry. Oh, God. Made the mistake again. Hi. Sorry. How are you doing, Harry?
All right.
Came over to check on you since
Friendly
there's
reminder,
been
Treetops is open.
activities
Come
from
bring all
Teddy
your
and the
money to
clowns and
Treetops.
all of that. They
Yeah,
usually, mess around this part.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty quiet, but yeah, no, I've been listening on the radio, heard all that stuff going down at Yellowstone and stuff like that. So is this? I take it this cloudy guy, is he part of what Teddy's crew was, kind of thing, or?
No idea.
Nobody knows for sure.
The first 2 times, someone left a note on my door. Then today, this guy came, he was asking for me, and he said, "Oh, I'm a messenger." I was like, "Okay, what's the message?" And then he left that teddy bear. By the time I went down there and get the teddy bear, he was already gone. He was heading north, but it was another note. So I start chasing him, I start looking with my car everywhere.
Right.
Like off-road and everything, and I couldn't find it, so I went to the McCollins, and then this is when he started talking on the radio. It was a different voice. The messenger had like a deep voice, but this one, yeah, it's completely different. So I don't know if it's the same person, or if it's actually more than one.
I don't know.
And I think it's more than one because if he moved that fast to go to the McCollins, then he also has a car, or it's 2 people. Because apparently he said that he's watching McCollins and the Yellowstone.
Doesn't he have a horse?
I didn't see. Like I said, he ran through the woods. From my ranch, straight across the field. There's like a tree line. He went to that tree line, and I lost sight of it.
They had this. So the McCullens captured this guy the other day. Yuki kind of shot him in the back, and then they shot him in the back, then they punched him in the face, and basically he was kept in that little train house. And then Cabbage and Clara and then a few other people turned up, and then they were asking him questions. And basically they kind of held him in that little train hut for about 90 minutes, just asking him questions. And then they let him go. All he wanted was an apology because they kind of beat the shit out of him and shot him. But he's been doing some weird shit, obviously. And when Clara and Cabbage kind of talked to him later on, because he wanted to talk to those 2, I was there as kind of security, and he kind of explained what happened. And apparently I think the best way to describe it is he doesn't eat the same diet we do, and he seems a bit unhinged, but that kind of he used to be a farmer is what he told us, and then some people come along, basically raided his farm, killed his wife and child in front of him, and basically set fire to them, and they died, and I think he just snapped. So I think he's just traumatized, and this is how he deals with it, just by inflicting pain on other people.
Well, the other day,
what do I have to do with this? Like I said, the only person that I can think of is Sinclair, and being this guy like one of the other personalities. Because besides that, I don't have. I can't think of anything that I have done to.
Well, I don't think you necessarily have done anything to him. What I was going to say though is the other day when he was on the radio before the McCullens got him, he was also, because tonight he was saying about telling people to come down to Palana. And when he said that the other day, he made mention of his family or a family. So like indicating either that's the family that was in his head that he lost, or he might have other people around. Right.
He's got other people. From the conversation we had, it sounds like he's got other people that he's responsible for, that are part of his kind of group. But he never told us how many. He just said there was,
Right. When you go home, Andrew, be careful though, because what he keeps on saying about out front of his gate, he did let slip a little bit on the radio. He said boom at one point, so he might have a tripwire out front of your door or something.
No worries, I'll check.
So any bunnies, shoot them first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I didn't know who that person was. You know, he looked kind of suspicious, but I mean, also there's people that look even worse suspicious. Like they dress less, more suspicious. You know, this guy just this one, this yeah, but no, he had like a. The way I'll describe it, it was like jeans.
It's one of those dreadlock masks with like the fangs. It's like kind of this skull mask I'm wearing, but it's got blood and fangs on it. Was the one he's wearing?
No. It was just white. It was like a bandage mask. You know, like when you bandage your face.
It's changing.
It was like a bandage.
Can I take a look at your wares?
A sheriff cowboy hat. You know.
I've got some equipment that needs.
Okay.
Not an easy time to figure that into account.
Right. There's gun cleaning kits back in there, and the other stuff's out here, of course. The
much obliged.
Kits yep. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, he's got that same sound like what Teddy had, right? God. So I'm thinking and the other day. Oh, I didn't mention that to you.
Yeah, I remember. Okay.
What? Sorry.
I think he just had a stroke.
Oh, okay. So like yesterday.
No, I said sorry. I remember. So he was wearing like a brown pants, dark gloves, black vest, green jacket, the white bandage mask, the brown cowboy hat sheriff. I think he was also wearing like a blue scarf and one of those big military, not the classic big military backpacks in black, and he had like a shovel.
All right.
I didn't notice any guns or anything. But that was the description.
Probably related, but don't know for sure. 2 days ago, there was human meat up there at the checkpoint, that one that I was talking to you at earlier there, NS, and a little bit out on the road, and it was like, it was like definitely human steak. It wasn't like infected. So, that was 2 days ago. So, yeah, looks like we got more freaking cannibals to deal with.
Yeah. The thing is, like I said, the thing, like I said, is the only person I know is probably could be Sinclair, but there's the other thing, Onyx. I also didn't let Onyx join, and this person kinda is dressed as the same as Onyx. The last time I saw him, he went to the ranch, and before he went to the ranch to buy a new horse, there was this person leaving things on my door, you know? And he was kind of dressed the same, like green jacket, a backpack, but there was someone else also with him. But then Onyx came dressed as the same, asked me for a horse, and then the same day I went to the McCollins and I saw who I knew was Onyx, but he was wearing a clown mask, and he didn't want to talk until I say, "Hey, Onyx, why are you not talking?" And then talk. So
yeah, that Onyx guy, we bumped into, me, Clara and Cabbage bumped him into Tobacco because he was he wanted to trade, he wanted some 7.62, like 1,000 rounds, and he had a gold mark, so we took him all the way to ours. Cabbage gave him, like, we kind of waited outside. Cabbage gave him the ammo, and he gave him the gold mark. And then when we brought him back, he wanted to trade like he wanted a vehicle. And I was like, oh, I might be able to get you one. Just give me a few days. But then we saw him when we were at the McCullens like a day or two later. We saw a guy in like green camel netting by the river in the weeds. And we went to question him. He didn't say anything. Some Magnus ran after him. Apparently the guy didn't speak any English. He was just Brazilian. But then we saw the guy in the green camo and Onyx going across the bridge. So it was a bit of a weird one. But they live in the apartments in Sabaka now. That's where they seem to be running out of. This would explain why, if they are the same people that are trying to terrorise the McCullens, why they know. Because, all you got to do is stand there long enough, you'll listen to it, and hear people's names and voices.
Well, maybe Onyx found his group that he was looking for, because that was his whole issue, right? Wasn't it, Andrew? He tried to join the McCullens, they turned him down, you didn't want him at the ranch. Looks like he fell into
It's not that I didn't want it at the ranch. I was just, he said that he wanted to join a group, and he was like super hesitant. Yeah, he wanted to join a group, but the thing is, like, he never was going to the ranch. He wanted to always me to go to a vodka and stuff. And I'm like, well, this is not how it works, Like, if you want to join us, you need to come to us, do things. And then he disappeared, like I said. So maybe, yeah. But I asked him, is there like a group you want to join? Like, no, I just want to join a group. So
no, he was asking if we were a group.
That's not a good motivation. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
Doesn't affect the night vision as much.
Oh, you guys are using night vision? I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I've got a red light on for you. There you go. Can you see my red light?
Well,
my red light's showing up for you guys.
Whether you turned away or whatever, it sounds like he may have joined a group. So.
The words for the weirdos and whacked ups, they seem to have gone out the woodwork.
What group did he join? You're talking about Onyx,
I think he's got his own. Yeah, I think he's kind of created his own. Because he asked us about what group me, Clara, and Cabbage were with, and we're like, we're not. Because then he was asking for work. Because apparently he was some type of mercenary or ex-force.
I know that he wanted to open a pharmacy or like a medical place. That was his plans. We actually
I know he had some high-tech weapons.
Yeah, I don't know what group it is, but
I'm sure he'll kind of find his way or end up in a body bag, either way.
I don't know, to me
Harry, if you want to see, these are the notes.
About it being Sinclair makes more sense to me.
This was the first one. Second one.
That could be one of his personalities and he doesn't even know it.
That's what I think, but I mean, there's a huge coincidence. He's dressing like how I saw Onyx dress the last time I saw him. But now, obviously covering his face.
Right.
But I could also be wrong, and it's not none of them. It's just a different person that,
Well, that's just it, right? I mean, it's hard. We can't necessarily jump to conclusions about clothing, right? Because it's easy to dress like another person. Somebody could be trying to even set them up. You never know, right?
Yeah.
I've seen a few people that look, they could be my twin brother if it wasn't for what they were actually, had on or whatever, or the fact that, well, obviously they weren't my twin brother because I was standing right here and I don't have any twins, but you know what I mean, right? It's like, you can't just, we can't just assume stuff like that. I think we should take it into consideration, sure, but, yeah, I think we need a little bit more to go on before we start, pointing fingers too much.
Well, it's not a pointing fingers. For me, that's the only two that I can think of that had like a motive against me because I didn't let them join the ranch. That's it, And also because, for example, I'm saying Onyx because this guy was dressing like that. Sinclair, well, he was pretending to be Danny, or well, not pretending, but his personality Danny. He was hiring Fate, the group Fate, to
Right.
deliver to deliver notes on the door of Vanguard. You know? So this is kind of like the same uh, MO, you know? Leaving notes on the door, hiding behind notes, you know, hiding behind personalities and stuff. So, like I said, I think I'm more inclined to think it's Sinclair because, again, when he was at the ranch as Danny, he was also going to Fate and talking to Fate about leaving notes for Vanguard, but he was hiding at the ranch. And once he told me that, I talked to, I think I told you about it, but I talked to Quinn, and basically that was the last time he was at the ranch. He came back a couple times as Sinclair to talk, but we never let him inside again. We just talked through the wall. But yeah.
I guess the only other thing we have to keep in mind too, though, is like you're trying to think of somebody who might have a vendetta against you. It could be just somebody who's just plumb loco. You know what I mean? Then they just decided to pick you at random. I mean, that happens, unfortunately.
I think that could actually be the case. But a lot of people these days have been randomly threatened by a mysterious note. You know, me, Ethan from the McCollins,
you as well?
Ash. Yeah, even me. There is a bounty on my head for some reason. 2 gold coins.
Oh yeah, about that. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I was gonna pull my gun. Yeah.
I'll give you double to get the guy who... I'll pay you double to get the guy that put the bounty.
But you're here now, so it's quicker. We're all about efficiency in this place.
You say 2 gold coins?
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
See, Andrew,
you distract him, I'll get him.
What you got to consider too, right, is you are somebody like myself who is, you know, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything, but somebody that's well known and liked. So if they're trying to get people all up and upset and stuff like that, you're the kind of person that they want to go after because everybody's going to come to your defense, right? So that's why I'm saying it may not necessarily be somebody with a vendetta against you, but it could be somebody who's trying to stir stuff up, you know?
Yeah, I think it's somebody that's trying to create chaos everywhere, like making people feel threatened. That's the McCollins.
And I mean, he keeps inviting people down to Polana. He's trying to get people to come to Polana. So.
I've been down there. In fact, I was down there yesterday because I kind of go down. That's where I was down hunting, and there was no one around there.
There is a base in there, but it's open. And inside, I've seen like a few items. Like there is a solar panel and some fridges and some furniture, but it's not. Yeah,
there's a place in Polana.
It's abandoned.
On the hill by the radio tower, there's another base, but that's kind of doesn't look lived in either.
Yeah, we checked both. Didn't find anything of substance. But we can check it again.
Well,
to be honest, if he set the duel in Polana, I doubt that he will live in Polana. I don't think he'll be that stupid.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's more likely he knows the layout or whatever, so you know he figures he has an advantage. Whether it's, you know, and we're assuming that he wants to do a fair fight. He may know all the good sniper positions. You know, he could be setting up tripwires, all sorts of different things, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's 3 roadways into Polana. The southern route is basically off a dead end anyway, and then you've got the west route that comes from Dambog. In fact, no, there's always in because it's just off a crossroads type thing. So it's kind of a, but it's for sniper wise. There's too much forest. There's not like clear lines of fire. It'd have
Yeah,
to
that's
be
why it's a good place for
20,
a duel.
20, 30 meters. Yeah, but that's what I mean. There's some buildings up on the hill, but they don't really have. If you went to the service station there, the gas station, you're kind of covered. Gas station set up as like a defense and what you'd come in. But me, I'd set up as a kill box. Literally bring him in and then flood the area. But it depends if his mind works like a tactician or he's just, wants to fucking antagonize.
The other thing that occurs to me that we could do is, we can set up, like, go to Polana, not today, but go to Polana, and wait for him to be active again. And once he start like, oh, you should come to Polana, well, we're already there. He won't have time to set up whatever he needs to set up.
But then you think about it, if he's saying come to Polana, so this is where you got to think of it. If he's saying come to Polana, it's because he wants you out of your base. Because if you come out of your base, you're then in his ground, and it could be anywhere between your doorstep and Polana is where he can, because there's only certain routes you can take, and he just has to have people watching those routes, and then they can plant ambushes.
Yeah, that's true.
If we're saying we're going to Polana, we'd take the most direct route. Well, I wouldn't. I'd go the longest route because then it's the least expected. But if you go, yeah, we're going to go Polana, and he goes, okay, so he's going to watch the routes you're going to take, and all he needs is one person far enough away, and literally all they got to do is do a coded message, targets or the apples fell off the tree, and that each road has a different code mean. If he goes, right, the apples fell off the tree, that could be the northern route. The strawberries in the field could be the south route. Things like that. It's how people, and I've used coded messages on the radio before, because as long as the person receiving the codes understand it and you understand it.
Said that he's a bit of a bomb expert, right? It's like a bit of a bomb nut, I hear. Maybe he just sets a tripwire in Polana and waits until you go boom.
Think about it, there's roadblocks between here and Polana. All you got to do is set up on one of those roadblocks, set up an IED. You drive past, pop, you're dead.
Yep.
There goes your entire attack force. He's
How
invited
do you
to Polana
prevent
because he knows
the bomb from going off with a random car?
But someone's still got to drive past it. Someone's still going to get injured.
I don't think he'll care if he's a random person of his target.
Probably not. It just depends.
He did mention, too, about a party this weekend. Now, I thought he might have been talking about JJ's party, but he said Sunday, and hers is on Saturday. So,
well, Sunday is
the caravan.
Oh, caravan here this Sunday?
Yeah. And think about it, if you're at the lodge, there is a lot of open ground around that lodge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, caravan's
from my place, I can see it.
Oh, at
the hub. At the hub,
sorry. Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's at the hub, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously. But literally, he could dress up as anybody and just walk straight in and no one would know unless he started speaking.
Yeah.
So he could walk in, just bimble around.
I know the voice. I know the voice of this messenger, But
anyone can change their accent.
Yeah.
Change your voice. You can change your accent.
Not me. Not me, but some people can.
Depends how good he is at his craft. If he's lived this long, he's obviously got some skills.
And if it is Sinclair, I mean, he's used multiple different voices, right?
Yeah. Yeah, when he switches personality, he changes completely his voice as well.
But didn't Sinclair, when you give him Pepsi or Coke or food, it was a different person he was speaking to? Sinclair used to be part of the lodge originally.
Yeah. Well, lodge or... Yeah, I think
it's the same one I'm thinking. there was like if you give him like a can of Coke, you got the doctor.
That was what, Brenna?
That sounds more towards McCullen's.
No one's calling for help on the radio.
I don't hear anything.
I can hear gunfire sporadically. Might just be someone killing the dead around that area.
Well, you can hear.
It was only one gun. So.
If they're not firing suppressed, sometimes you can hear the that military there that's on the other side of the bush, Kursk or whatever it is. You can hear people up here sometimes.
I always run suppressed. But this one even sounds like a laser beam. Listen.
Yeah.
There's a definite ping to it. Sounds a bit more high pitched.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way my suppressor sound.
We've got suppressor. It's definitely a third thing.
Yeah, that's a suppressor. By the way, Harry, I just made these. Let me know if you like it, actually.
Oh, jerky.
Beef jerky.
How'd you make the jerky?
Toss meat.
Well, you need obviously you need meat or need meat or even with the stew you can make it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if I should tell you. Maybe I'll charge you and bring you the jerkies so you can tell them.
Oh.
Just put this. Just grab a stew or beef steaks and obviously cook them first or dry them. Dry them I think will be the best since it's beef jerky.
Yeah.
And then use a piece of paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The more meat or the more stew you have in the bowl, the more beef jerky you'll have.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Wow. Oh, it's good. I like it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my new diet now.
Does it work with any meat?
Some wolf steak at the moment.
Yeah, I think wolf gives you like a quarter of a bag, you know. Bear steaks and beef steaks will give you, I think, the most out of any steaks. But if you have like a full bowl of stew, then it will give you a full bag of jerky.
There you go. That's the wolf one.
How do you make stew again?
You need a piece of steak and vegetables, and then basically you need like 3 pieces of meat and 3 pieces of vegetable. You put a piece of meat and vegetable together, you get a bowl of stew, and then you grab another piece of meat and another vegetable, combine them again, and you get a second bowl of stew, and you put those together to fill one bowl, and then you keep doing the process until you fill the bowls.
You get the raw stew though, right?
Yeah, they have to cook it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to cook it. For the stew, the best way to cook is boil them, so that way you get the most food and most drink out of it. Second one will be baked, and then the less optimal is dried.
Dried stew sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
I did the hunting, and then Clara and Cabbage normally give me some stews. The last one she gave me was raw, so I kept getting salmon and head poisoning, and we couldn't figure out why. And then we realised that the stew she gave me wasn't cooked. I was just like, well, you're just trying to get my shit now, aren't you? Yeah, literally every time I was like, oh, yes. And then I was being sick, and we couldn't work out why. And then I looked at it, I was like, this is raw. She's like, no, it's definitely cooked. I was like, no, this is raw. And in the end, she was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry." I was like, "It's all right. If you just want my stuff, you just could have asked. You didn't have to try and kill me."
Right.
Bit extreme, you know. It was the funny side of it.
Well, haven't
seems
heard
like
anything
a
on the
nice
radio or
surprise.
anything, so yeah, so this guy might actually just hide for now. Went to hiding.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, make sure you check out around your base before you go in, just in case there's any tripwires around.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Actually, when we head down to the ranch, I think it would be a good excuse for a trip and make sure that you're
Yeah.
okay.
We could. We can go back to the McCollins, get my car. I don't know if you guys have a vehicle, and then we.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Harry. Well, we're glad that you're okay.
7K hike.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming by and checking out. You know, I appreciate it. But yeah, no, everything has been quiet. Other than, like I said, the other day there was that human meat, but it wasn't even up around here. Like Lux had shown up to drop off some guts so I could make some sausages, and we checked all around, and there wasn't anything. It was just the meat out on the road. No notes, no other signs of anything.
Have you found one in black?
No, I have not. Not yet.
What, sports bag?
No sports bag. The
duffel bag.
Have a look. Can I have a quick look at that? I might have one. I might have one of those in black.
Oh.
I'll check, because I was using it to empty one of my lockers out the other day. I'll have a look. If I have, I'll let you know.
Sounds good. Yeah.
If you want to get rid of the red one, I like the red. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want the black one.
I'll trade you the black one for the red one. I want to make Quinn pay for it.
Hey, sounds good to me. As long as I can get the black one, fine.
Sure, it's a black duffel bag.
Oh, by the way,
I'll
Andrew.
have a look.
Did you see? Did the commander send you the note about Friday?
Oh, my bad.
Oh no. Oh, I haven't.
Oh, mercy. So
let you
did you
know
just
when
do the repair kits and stuff, or did you take anything else out of the back?
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
keep track
I
of things.
don't-
That's all.
Well, I don't know anything.
I took a site and I put it.
Let's just say keep the day free if you can.
Friday.
Oh, okay.
That in there.
All right, sounds good.
Basically, just fixed up my equipment and got a site.
Ooh,
all right. I'm sorry, boys. I let Andrew in my shop, so you know you're going to be here for a while now.
Okay.
You got 5 minutes, otherwise I'm gonna start second fingers. Well, those independent contractors, you know, would actually be in places.
Right. I don't think I got too much anything new, really, Andrew, since the last time you were here, to be honest. I mean, you're more than welcome to look, but...
I have a plastic wrapper or whatever, that machine.
Right.
Well, you have one too. Never mind.
No!
Harry, I'm here for all your ammo again.
Well, don't take all the ammo.
I'm joking.
So far, I've got 21 sausages. So I'll get like about 30 for the party. And then I'll get some cow and get some chicken, some fish and stuff to go with that as well. So I figure about 2 fridges worth of stuff I'll bring down. Do you are you gonna have room to store all that stuff though once I do bring it down?
What was it again?
Well, I'm gonna have about 2 fridges worth. Gonna have sausages.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
I have an extra fridge that I haven't even set up.
All All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Harry.
Oh yeah, no problem. Got to make a good party for JJ.
Oh, you have one of these.
Yeah, Marcus dropped that off. Somebody stole
Particular wood shopping.
my wooden crate, and somebody, I don't know who, had put a table like that one out there in the gazebo. Well, there's another one there. But anyway, somebody stole that in the wood crate that I keep the wood in. And I mentioned it on the radio, just, I wasn't expecting anybody to bring me anything. It was just more let people know somebody's got sticky fingers kind of thing. And, if they would have, talked to me, then they could have had, a locker or something, real storage, But when I was out hunting, Marcus came and dropped off that crate and another table. That's great.
That's good. Well, we go. Oh, 1 second. Actually, 1 second.
Ruby's peeing on Quinn's back. That's why he stood there.
Andrew's asserting dominance.
Yeah, he's cocking his leg up, isn't he? The alpha is asserting dominance over the beta.
Not bad. Hooray.
Yeah, it's brown. I found it the way around. Let's try it out.
Say the word and I'll brain him.
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Don't make me play horse potato, because you'll lose.
Oh, yes.
Well, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Nah, I'd never heard it.
Alright.
Oh, before we go, Harry, if you get your hands on a knuckle duster,
Or the Imperial.
or a couple of knuckle dusters, I need to buy some, so keep them aside for me.
Okay, I will. Sounds good.
Is Commander Ali slapping you a bit too much?
Yeah.
You're trying to level the playing field with Ali.
Yeah, I use a knuckle duster to make it even.
All right.
Beat her ass the old-fashioned way, you cheat.
Thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it.
See you, Harry.
Bye.
Always a pleasure, Harry.
Do you guys want to swim, or should you just go through the bridge?
Let's go to the bridge.